Hey everyone, my name is Matthew, and today I'm going to be removing the carpet here out of my entire car and cleaning it, like pressure washing it, cleaning it, the whole thing. Why is because, as I said in I think it was me detailing the outside of this car, I said that the inside of this car smells like crayons. There is no videos on removing a 2010 Chevy Tahoe LTZ carpet. All I've seen is pretty much people just showing you how to replace the carpet and not showing you how to remove it. This is technically for the front seats and also those as well, maybe. But I have a feeling we have to remove all this paneling, have to remove this as well, including this part. Some of it is glued, and this is 2-layer carpet, and I'll show you when removing some stuff. So it's just a layer of carpet, and then another layer is the actual, like, I guess it's insulation or something of that nature. I got this off of Amazon, both of these. Pretty much to remove these, we're going to be using, what is this? Oh, I should just do it here. 1/4. And then you can use a 6 one in the same thing. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. This is forward. So it's relatively smooth. And I want to do it by hand just in case, because a power drill can strip things if it goes too fast. I'm worried that there's rust, but there actually isn't. They're relatively freaking clean, thank God. And just by the looks of it, this can possibly just come out, maybe. Yep, ooh. And by the looks of it, this is just stuff to hold it in, and that's why I said I think this stuff uses glue. Now this one has just a little bit of rust, just a little bit. Okay, so we got these trim tools here, and these trim tools just help with reaching under. Okay, so we're going to remove this, and I have removed this before, and in the beginning of this video I will show you what I'm talking about with this being 2 sections. So we can easily pry this open with just one thing here. It's broken tabs. You can tell, like, the white of how they are. They're just bent and broken. Yes, it's a little crusty down there. And all you have to do is just grab, and you can pull very easily. And this one pops out. And as you can tell, it's very dirty. And I'm assuming this is from when I was cleaning the carpet. So let's move this over here. And why I say is I think this is double carpet is because if we look and take a gander, you can see that it has this right here, this stuff here, and then it has insulation. And there is the 4-pan right there. By the looks of it, I don't think I can pull this carpet, because as you can see when I'm pulling, it's moving this. So we might have to actually remove this, and I don't know how. But we will find out soon. So I'm going to see if I can remove this, because I don't think it's as bad, because the other end has the toe stuff. There we go. So that's what I recall. This is, I think, air duct. I think this is the air duct, because the air comes out of here. So I think this is just a matter of pulling, I hope. I see that we have this trim here that we have to remove as well, the seal. I don't know if these are 1 or 2 pieces. It looks like it's 2 pieces from here to here. These are 2 separate pieces. I guess I can start prying and see. It's only one way to really find out, except I just have to be really careful, because again, things can easily break with this type of plastic because of it being so old, of a 13-year-old car, but also of the sun damage that this plastic has probably gotten. So I don't know if I have to remove this to get to this, then to this. Same thing as here, have to unbolt it from there, unbolt it from here, pop this out, pop that out, and then this can come out. That's what I'm thinking this has to do. So I think this takes a 10, or even smaller. It's a screwdriver. Cool. So that works. And then what we do is that there's a clip here for the Bose speaker back here. And all we have to do is tuck it and pull. Might need actually 2 hands for this. There we go. So this is out. See, it's still locked here, but I think it's more of it being popped in as in like clipped, because everything plastic here is clipped in. So I think, ooh, what's this? Yes, it's a metal clip with plastic. This is probably good. Cool. Didn't break. Don't see anything else wrong. Cool. Okay. As you can tell, I didn't remove this because I'm not going to screw up the weather stripping here. Okay. So this is removed. We do have a few more cables and such to remove. Like for instance, here is a 9-volt thing here, or 12-volt. So I'm assuming over here I have to do the same exact thing, because this just keeps pulling out. Unless it is maybe 2 pieces, so I don't think I actually have to even touch this at all. Okay, so it is pulling. Oh gosh, I am scared because I don't want to break anything. So what if I can like, okay. So I might actually have to remove this to get this out. Like so. Oh, I can't even see that. Okay, it's a bolt that's in there. Okay, after a long fight trying to find the bolt, this is a 9/30 seconds bolt. Okay. 9/30 seconds. So 9/30 seconds. And then the trim piece over there is just a Phillips. Hopefully I can catch the bolt here, unless it falls through here, which I hope it does. If I don't catch it, then I'll have to go into the best of here to find it. But we'll be careful. Okay, let's see if we can just pull this then. Okay. I'm hoping the bolt can stay in there at least. Okay. Okay, I know it fell. That's good, and I have it. Yes. Here we go. This is the 9/30 seconds. Well, it's 9/30 seconds. Here we go. 9/30 seconds, and it fell. Okay. I'm also repeating it for me to remember at least. Okay, so over here there is a cable before you pull and tug anything. There is a cable for this 12-volt cigarette lighter. And it looks like the pin is facing this way towards you. It looks like you might have to pull 2 pins out. Yes, so it's like this. And all I have to do is squeeze this one side over here like this, and it'll pull right out. Let me remove that seat belt, and then everything could probably just pop out after that. So we're in luck. This is actually a 1/4, which is cool. It's a 1/4, the same thing as what the anchor point was back there. So this is a 1/4. Got my adapter set here that I need to use for. So this is going to be pretty hard considering that actually it wasn't that bad. And it's actually weighing it down too, so it's not going to retreat back. Cool. And this piece can be removed down here, and it is quite hard to remove. There we go. This one. Cool. That's removed. And I think this is clear to just move out. And I think there's this button here actuates these to move automatically. So I'll have to remove that as well. There you go. It was this little thing here that I couldn't remove. So now this thing can get out. This can go. So now we have this monstrosity. And as you can tell, see, I couldn't reach behind here and pull it out. Now, as you come over here, this is where this was, right? Now this goes under here, which is fine, which this lifts out. But look where the carpet goes. It literally goes under this dang bracket. Right there. See it going under? See it right there? So I can't pull this out unless I freaking unbolt this. But as you can see, I have a little friend here that is pretty not good looking right now. But we are very close to removing all this carpet out. Now, why I did this one last is because I think we have to deal with this. Unless it's reverse, like this can pop out like this, and it just moves up out. I think is very similar to the other side. Have to remove this bolt, that bolt somewhere up there, and then this all just pops out with disc plastic and metal pieces. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I think this is really relatively simple to do. So pretty much I did not remove this because you have to remove this linkage here, and this is the actuating system for the electronic system to release this. I'm not fooling with that. That can stay there. So now we are at the point of like saying, hey, we could remove the carpet, but we have to remove this now. So I'm keeping that stuff there. That's the towing or the spare tire and jack and everything for that. Let's take a look under here. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. Cool. Whoops. So by the looks of it, oh my gosh. See, I've been seeing these little things right there. I don't know what they are. I wonder what they are. They've just been popping up all over the place. This one's still sticky. This one has somewhat residue, like all of this. This is probably from me, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. Like here, look. What are these things? If anyone knows, write it in the comments. I don't know what these are. But now let's move on to that. Now we'll have to remove this plates, because this carpet is under this plate, which is a very stupid design, as you can see. So we'll have to actually remove the seats as well for these. So this is easy to remove because it's one piece, which is cool. So pretty much it's under here. So even if we want to remove this, we can. And literally we can do this right now. And this is very hard to remove. There we go. Keep that there. And again, this is all gonna get cleaned, all this dirt stuff. But you hear that, don't be worried. It's because it is Velcro. It's not glue or anything. It's very strong Velcro, see? Very strong. It's actually pulling up on the other side, and I don't want to remove that carpet at the moment. So if I can remove this, I might have to put this seat down actually. Let's remove this. Oh, I need to be careful. I feel it separating. So we have that, and then as you can see, we have a bolt right there. And that is an 18 millimeter, I believe. We will try it later. So let's try to remove this out. And we have yet another padding here. So this is sound ending. I think it might be Velcro over here too on this end. Let me head up in here and try it. This is Velcro as well, as you can see right there. So this is Velcro as well, so we need to be extra careful. And this seems like it's just pulling out from under this plastic, like so. So it's very simple to remove. There it goes. Now, see what I mean? It's getting stuck to this, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna try something here. What I'm doing is that when I'm pulling the Velcro and making it stick. Then once this is fully removed, I'll remove this and stick it properly where it needs to go. We'll be worrying about this carpet later. Way later. Because I have to remove the seats and I need a long outing for this vehicle. Okay. So this one wraps around like so. Same thing. This is Velcro on this side, which is fine. And that means this rug, I think, is able to be removed and out of the car. Alrighty, so got the rug removed. Next up is this. And I don't think anything's really stuck to this. Seems like it's not, and you can see already there's still debris everywhere. Cool, that's simple. We have the rug here, and that is for the back. And then we have this. We will have to remove this to get to this, 100%. There's no way of avoiding it. These use 18 millimeters. As you can see, that's an 18 millimeter. It's hard to see actually. And it fits right on here, and it doesn't move. Alrighty, so I'm running out of daylight here. As you can tell, the video is getting a little darker, but we have to pull this out specifically, and then pretty much the same thing we'll do over there. So we have to remove all these, all 4 bolts. They're 18 millimeter. And then of course I'm going to unplug this first before I do anything. And then once this is done, I'm going to actually close this. And then we might be able to pop this out and move it this way, so we'll be able to move this out. Same thing over there, move that out, and then we'll be able to finally remove this thing, which is nuts. So this is tightening, this is loosening. Alrighty, Teddy, left you. Alright, so I'm going to use, it's actually not that much at all, honestly. Yeah, that ain't much. That actually isn't that... That's like almost hand tightened, which is sort of concerning. Like, I can put that much force on a bolt like that. By the looks of it, we might have to pop this out. Oh. Oh, sick. Okay. Okay. So this didn't have to be removed, didn't it? It literally just slides out. So there's a button right here that you pull out and it fixes it. So then both of these are separated. I'm going to fix this now. Let's undo this bolt. Not bad at all still. I don't like how this is, but Oh yeah, this thing's ready to go. Alrighty, after a few hours, we are at this point here that we can actually remove this carpet. Pretty much all we have to really do is pull. I don't think it's stuck anywhere right there. I can always double check, but pretty much we just have to pull. So here we go. And I can tell you right now, this thing just, oof. That's how. Should be weighing a minute. Y'all, I cannot describe how bad this is. This is like, this is what's probably the smell. Yeah, this is, wow. I've never gone this deep in a car before, I can tell you that. This, I just threw this and you can see like that stuff is, it's all this. This is horrible. I am almost out of daylight and this is where I'm at. Got the two seats out, carpet, both left and right trim. I have a lot of stuff to clean as well because I think this happened here and it fumigated through the carpet and spread throughout everything. But other than that, that is it for today. The next day or whenever I'm able to, I'll be cleaning the floor pan. This monstrosity of a mess, like this is dirt. And this is being like settled, swished around in my hair when I have like the AC or whatever on. Over here will be cleaned. Honestly, this isn't even bad at all either. I can tell where like water leaked from when I cleaned the carpet. See, that's just stuff that can be cleaned up. But honestly, this isn't bad. It's the next morning. Yeah, after looking at this, I've gotten myself into a big mess. So, since it's in the morning and it's a lot of daytime, let's see what we have going for us here. So as you can see, we have pretty much the back half tub here. There is a lot of this. I don't know what this is. It might have been from me cleaning and it seeped down in here, or water drains into here. So pretty much today I'm very limited of what I can do, is because it's going to be raining today around maybe 1 o'clock. It is 11:02. So what I'm going to be doing is that I am going to vacuum everything out, and then I'm going to try to clean it with some kind of maybe like soap, or I actually have a steamer that I can go into crevices and clean. But for now, I'm going to actually shop vac all of this. I'm not going to be using like a little rinky dink vacuum. I'm shop vacuuming this thing because it's a powerful suction. And then I'm probably going to be using maybe I'm thinking of using like antibacterial soap. So let's get started with vacuuming this and trying to see if we can clean all this. So here we go. Alrighty, y'all, so it's earlier in the day. It's raining. That's why I'm in here. But yeah, so we are going to do this side here first, just all this. I have a steamer right there with a lot of microfiber towels, which I'm not going to be reusing. I'll be throwing them out. And here's the process. So we're going to do just half of each section to keep this easy on me specifically, because also I'm going to be getting into these crevices as well. All these crevices. And when I work my way to the back tub here, it's going to be going all through here. And I'll be using the steamer inside here, so it'll shoot out and you'll see the steam come through here, just to disinfect everything, to make sure everything's good. So I'm going to be using this Wagner steam cleaner right here. I've got this off of Amazon. I can't remember how much it is. It'll be on the screen. But I got this months ago in the full intent of doing this. So this has distilled water in it. And I use distilled water because this thing, my water here at my house is hard. I consider it hard water because you have to, it's like when I wash a car and let it dry by accident, it literally leaves like watermarks. And it's just high in calcium, I guess, or just whatever. And I'm going to be spraying this right here. This is hot water, so it's warm. So it's hot water with super clean. Roughly around where my thumb is, where this 4-1 is right there. And then that much of antibacterial soap, a little bit of Dawn soap just to get that degreasing action too, just in case. Using a brush, my detailing brush that's right there, that thing going in all the crevices and everything, but I'll be starting over here first. But I'm excited. Let's jump right in. I'm excited for this. Here we go. Alrighty, so we're going to use this mix, and as I said, it's water, it's antibacterial soap, a little bit of a Dawn, and super clean. That's why it has like a little bit of a hint of a purple look to it. So we're gonna spray this like so. Smells good, like clean. Okay, then we're gonna agitate it with the brush here. And this is the brush that I use only on the inside. I have dedicated brushes for inside and outside use. And then I clean these with soap, antibacterial soap, to make sure these are clean. Or Dawn soap, whatever is available at the time. And of course I have the microfiber towels to soak up the rest of this miscellaneous residue water. Okay. Make sure I got every nook and cranny. Because later on we'll be doing this. That's gonna take a little bit to do. I'm not gonna be able to do that immediately. So this is good. Now we're gonna use this. This will shoot out water. This will shoot out water, as you can see, but it's hot. So I have a lot of microfiber towels here. I might have to get more. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's get started. This is hot for it to be very... to steam up like this, and as you can tell, it's very loud. This is cool. You can tell it's disinfecting when it's still steaming. It's very hot. Very hot. The steam is already... Just gotta do a lot. My bristles already messed up. Guaranteed to get something else to toner. I think we're good. It's already in here. It's fine with the glass. Now, let's soak up a lot of this water here. I should just use a towel or something. This is a lot of water already. Well, this side is done. See how easy this is going to be? Yeah, let's switch to the other side now. I think we're good. Okay, so it's still a little wet. It's gonna dry anyways, but this is really cool. I'm excited. This looks just way better. This is clean. This is not. That's not. This is gonna look completely different because also with the steamer, it's gonna disinfect it. It's gonna get rid of all this grease that's whatever here. Oh, this is gonna look so good. It's gonna. So yeah, this is looking all really good. This is really cool. So I want to try these. Here we go. That's sick. Very cool. Oh. All of them come out. That's honestly really cool. I like that. And now let's move on to over here. Other than that, that is it. This thing is clean. What I mean by clean, it is not dusty, it's disinfected with steam, soap, super clean, Dawn, degreasing. This looks really good. Looks really nice. But other than that, that will be it for right now. It stopped raining for like a few minutes. Now it's raining again. So I still can't do anything right now as of like cleaning the carpet or whatever. So I'll see you all the next day when I pressure wash the car or the rugs. Alrighty, y'all, so it is a new day, the next day. And we're going to be pressure washing and cleaning this first. And what we're going to be doing is that I'm going to be using the pressure washer, just going to go all over, making sure it's wet. And I'm going to be spraying this all over. Grab my drill brush and agitate this, and then use this to take it all out. And then this is going to be a process until So now this is exactly what it looked like before, but a lot lighter. As you can see, it's clear. You can see the insides of it. I don't know if it's hard to see, but you can see the insides of it, like the actual insides of this thing. So I think maybe one more could work, or maybe two. But after that, I think we'll be good after this. And if it's still like this and it continues, then that's the best we can do, really. So I'm going to extract the other side and redo it all over again. Here we go. So compare from the last one to this one, way better. It is so much clearer. Of course there's still debris, and I think that's just from fibers and then just stuff around in there, but pretty much this is very almost clear. I think maybe one more pass or even two I'll be satisfied, but for right now what I want to do is that I'm going to extract the rest of this and just let it sit overnight and dry outside and come back the next morning and then go from there. Alright, so all done. I sucked it up, and when everything settles, of course I'm moving it around when showing it to the camera, but when everything settles, literally, you can see right through it. That is crazy. Like, what the heck? I've never seen a carpet like that. It's amazing what pressure washing can actually do. Okay, I'm actually shocked by that. So it's still a little bit light brown. Tomorrow or whenever I'm available next, I'm just gonna let this dry for right now, and then I'll go from there. But that is very clear. So now I'm just gonna lay it on the banister and let it sit overnight, let it dry, and I'm gonna smell it and touch it in the morning to see if this is actually good. Like, this is where you'll be standing when you're in the car, like facing the car, lifting the tailgate up. That is clean. I'm gonna sit it on the banister over there, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all, today is a brand new day. It's been a little bit since I actually last did anything. So today we're going to be removing the front seats, the both drivers and passengers, to remove the carpet. So pretty much this carpet right here does smell decently bad. It's not as bad as what you think it is. Alrighty, so this is the driver's side. Don't worry about the mess here. That came off the door and everything. But pretty much if we lift this, the seat will lift up, as you can see, by holding these two things here. And if we slide this all the way back, you'll see right here we have a cap here, which we can pry with a picking tool or a flathead. And then right here, there's this thing here, and there's a bolt here. And then we're going to be using a E20 bit. This is a inverted hex, so just an E20 pretty much, from Lexivon. And as you can see, when we put it in here, fits right in, snug. And then we just grab a wrench and we do that. So we're gonna loosen the front two, loosen the back two. We have to keep moving the seat back and forth to actually unbolt it. And then once we unbolt it, we can unplug the two connections that are in the back, which I'll show you that right now. So right behind the driver's side seat, and also over there, the same thing, there's this right here. So you can see there's a connection right here. Then there's a connection somewhere else, I think, right there too, under here. So there's two connections you have to pull. This is airbag, and then this is the harness, I guess, controls everything. So you have to unplug that, and that's the only thing we have to unplug. and then this thing can be removed. So other than that, let's just pull the seat out, and then it's the same side thing is over there, and then the center console is something completely different. So let's get started. Alrighty y'all, so if there's any cuts after this, there is bees out here for some reason in the middle of November, so I don't get it. So we can use this, or we can use like a flathead to pry these little things out, but we're gonna do this one first, like so, like that. And then over here, when we move the seat over, we can do that. So pretty much this is a kit that I got off of Amazon, as I said throughout this video. This is a E20 we use on these heads, or these bolts, and this is 3/4 socket. So you can put it to here, or you can get some more leverage and have an adapter here, right, and place it on here, which is what I'm going to be doing. And there it goes. Because now this is a problem, because this is not the long head, so I might have to, slowly this thing will come out. Cool. So there's one bolt, and what we're doing is that once we're done, and when we remove the carpet, I want to place all these back, unless this is not going to be in the way of the carpet. I want to place these back so that they're in the same order, and also they won't get lost. Now I'm going to do the back one. You can't see that, and I don't think I can position the camera that good without being in my way. So we're just going to do that one, and then we'll move the seat back and do the back too. Okay, so the back half actually uses a hex 18 or E18. That uses that, so the front is 20, the back is 18. So let's remove those. These are very hard to get off. Alright, so this is an actual bolt that goes straight down to, I can see the my driveway through this hole. Okay, so to remove this cap back here, all we do is like squeeze it together like this, both sides, and it pops out. As you can see, we have the airbag and this. We're not going to unplug this, neither of them. I just wanted to get these out because when the seat is flush, because we have to make it flush with here to make it balance while we're pulling it out. So we're going to make this flush with everything here. What I mean by flush is like right about here. So like it's flush with the plastic, like that. So that it's sort of leveled out and easier to pull in and come out. What we're going to do is that we're just going to unplug those two things, and then just bring it out and lay it on the ground right here so that the strap can come out and just fold. We can remove it from here once this is like tilted, and I can move it away. So let's do that. So to remove these clips here, all we have to do is, we don't have to remove these, it's just these that have to be removed. So pretty much right here, this little thing right here is actually a like locking clip in a way. See, it just connects to the harness over here. So this one, pretty much you just like somehow press in and you can pull out. I'm trying to remember, because I actually did this before debating on removing these. I might need some So pretty much, there it goes. You just have to pull this out. There's no squeezing or anything. And I think this is part of the chassis here. So then now, there's a thing right here. You push in and pull out. There we go. So that comes out. And then this one way back here, all we do is lift this tab up and we pull. So it goes like this. If we can do that. Like that. Like that. You push it all the way back. And then you pull this out. And then this is part of this floor. And this is part of the entire thing here. The chair. Okay, so remove everything off the seat, what you did. And now we're just going to lift this because I know it's going to be heavy. We're going to lift this and put it down and move it off to the side. So pretty much we're just going to lift it because there are tabs here that we have to lift out because then it won't work. So the best thing is to lift this and drag it forward if we can, like so. Lift this out. Might have to get some leverage. Lift this out like that. There you go. And then just lean it forward and then pick it up and lower it with your knees, not your back. So the seat is removed and we're going to move it off to the side. So with the seat out, we could see what we missed vacuuming wise, because I vacuumed here because this is pretty much the only point I can get to and then everything's missed. There's a freaking fry here. God knows how old that is. Paper clips, everything. But I want to see if I can remove this from the seat so then I can actually move the seats out. Let's grab this prying tool right here and we're just going to keep prying it because it's a bolt that has that little thing on it. This thing is harder than ever to come out. I guarantee something's gonna break here. So see the bolt right there. So that's what we're trying to get to. There we go. So we can undo this thing right here and then we can pull this through and then this seat will be free to be moved wherever it needs to be. To remove this bolt, I do not have a deep socket one for that. They're all just there, right there. Pretty much all there. And they're not deep at all to get to this spot here. So I'm using a 1/2 inch bit that is a 15 millimeter. I think that's what it is. 15. Fill focus. There you go, 15. I think it's a 15 millimeter. Oh, it's 75 933, but that ain't it. So it's a 15 millimeter. That fits around here. Problem is, it's different than what this is, so you have to be careful and not to strip it. So pretty much, I'm gonna stick this in like so. If we can find it in there, you have to do it ever so slightly because it will strip if you're not careful. Okay, so that is removed. So now we can pull this out. Bring it around here. So it actually comes out and you can remove this because it looks like you just can't remove it. So you have to remove this to get to that. So pretty much this thing can just go like this because it won't go inward anymore. And this seat is ready to be moved out. So now let's move the seat out of the way and we'll do the passenger side really quick. Alrighty, so as you can see, both chairs are finally removed. This is absolutely like bad. Like, look, there's stuff in here. There's a hair tie. There's another French fry. Like, oh my lord. So I cannot wait to actually like finally remove all of this and clean this. This carpet itself is just as big as the back. But for right now, we are going to actually remove the center console here, but there is modules that are pretty much there, I believe, under there, so I have to remove that, the cup holder area, to get to the module. It's like the SRS, I think it is. It's the seatbelt locking, the airbag deployment, that module that has to be taken out. It doesn't have to be taken out, it just has to be unplugged so that all this can be removed. Just from experience of watching, like, people like restore cars, like crash cars, for instance, Goon Squad is one of the ones that I watch a lot. And I'm just going off of basic knowledge from that, but also just trying to pretty much be just trying to gather as much info as I can get. Let's go ahead and remove this, and finally we'll be able to remove the carpet completely out of this car. And I think we can pry this open, which I've never done before, which I want to now to see what it's like under here. Yeah, this is probably going to be more difficult than what I thought it was. Actually, no, it's not. This is probably going to break, honestly, because it's original to the car. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm surprised. Ew, God, that's disgusting. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the underside of this thing. You can tell it's gone through some things over the years. Hella gross. I'm like, honestly, I don't even want to even install this again. Just keep it the way this is and clean it as it is. I'm gonna put this over here. So, the sun's in my eyes, but by the looks of this, we had a ton of crud here, which I will be cleaning. But pretty much, I don't see anything that we have to move this, because it's pretty free right now. But we do have, it looks like this piece here, this, and might have to unplug this to remove all this. So, let's see if, I think this slides out. This is a USB thing, I think, plug. I think we can just, okay, this might be harder than what it is. Okay, so there's a metal tab on this, and you just use your pry tool, lift and pull. That's easy. I think we might have to unplug this little module, and then we have to pull this out, which by the looks of it, I'm trying to see, looks like it's just two little things we crimp on towards over here, I think, or one, and we pull out. Actually, no, it actually slides out. It's like a little thing, that's what it is before, see? And I think this actually, yeah, so it slides out like this. So then, by the looks of it, yeah. So push this in and pull out. Come on, you. Get out. There you go. Because I think it's just like part of whatever's going through the carpet, and then we have stuff connected to this thing. Maybe this, I think. So that unhooked relatively simple. Maybe we can... Okay, so it's a button right here. You press in and you pull. And I think we can just undo this. Like what this is like the chair, but it's a little smaller. Pull up. You have to be really careful. Pull up, over, And it should pop out, but it's very tight, so it's hard to. There we go. Okay. Let's see if that's the only thing that needs to be disconnected here. Okay. So I think that's about it. Right now, it's pretty much just undoing everything and moving everything out. By the looks of it, we just keep pulling it this way and out. So let's give that a shot. I think it's the best thing to do is grab the cup holder lip handle and just pull and hold this and pull right up and out. Yep. There we go. Center console is removed. There's more trash in here than what I thought. 13 years of trash in here. There's debris everywhere. There's literally a gift card here. There's a receipt here. From 2012, y'all. This is from January 14th, 2012. And it's a... it's a freaking car wash. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Y'all, we got some gum. Who wants gum? You want to try some? Oh no. Alrighty, so now we know that the center console is gone. It's over there for right now. I'm running out of space to place everything from this car. So there's tons of little bits of things that we're finding in crevices. I guarantee there's going to be a lot more, but we do have to remove this because if we look back here, the carpet does not split at all. It's one piece. So this has to be removed to make it come out this way, or just come out like folding like this. And then it can be folded like a pizza and moved out. So now we have one back here, which is going to be difficult. I might have to just, since it's such in a tight space. Alright, there's that one. Then this one back here. So, sort of in the same general area. Cool. So that one is removed. And by the looks of it, I think this can actually just lift. Yep, it's the only thing that needs to be lifted out. So, this might be some kind of air. Actually, this says Bose. Is this like the module for Bose? For maybe like the center speaker? Oh my gosh. It's a bottom speaker. I didn't know they had that. What the heck, y'all? Okay. Sick. So I need to protect this now. Okay. Sick. So this, so these use a 10. So, yep, they use a 10. Of course, these are not on light. They're on light because it's plastic on metal. So these can literally be twisted off if it's not cruddy. So we're gonna let this chill and we're gonna do this, I think. And we'll see if we have to remove these to actually remove this, which there's a slight slit here, so I don't think we have to. But we'll see. I don't think anything has to be removed here. Doesn't seem like it. It might be this thing right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like a trim piece. I'm just gonna remove it anyways. It's right there. Actually, this bracket might have to be removed now. So much stuff to remove. Alright, so this is the bracket I'm talking about. As you can see, it doesn't split or anything here. So like when you tug on the carpet, you have to remove this. So what I want to do is remove all three of those. And that takes a 13 millimeter right there. And we'll remove all three of those. All three are removed. It didn't creak or anything, but pretty much this just lifts out and goes away. So now we can actually remove the carpet from over here. And as I'm looking, I don't see any other restrictions, I hope. Just by the looks of it, it's like these panels here, but I think we can just slide it out. These panels here. Let me just try this. Yeah, we can just pry these out. See, we're pulling. If I get into a bundle or anything, I'm just going to remove the plastics, just in case. But I'll do a once over, and then we'll see if we can actually remove this carpet finally. So I have to finesse this out once I probably get this side out, and I can pull it out that way. So let's undo that side. So pretty much in the future, I'll have to remove these to slide this carpet under. But we're getting close, y'all. Okay, let's maneuver this out now. We have a couple grounds here we have to be really careful about. There's more grounds. There's probably more grounds over there. Tons of debris everywhere. Let's see what we have to remove. Just pick this apart slowly and see what we have to lift. Oh, this actually has the little beads too. What the hell was in this car that had those beads? Okay, cool. So just an FYI, I'll show you, but there is like a little plastic piece right over here that you can lift this tab up, and you just lift it, and this thing will literally just pull out like this. So this is another thing that has to be removed. Cool, cool, cool. This is actually really cool. Every single nut here uses a 10 millimeter. Just removing it. There's all these quarters and coins all over the place. So, couldn't find a 10 millimeter deep socket, so we're just going to use a wrench. Simple as pie to do. So we have a bunch of dirt buildup and or just spillage. A lot of trashy trash. Fun thing, there's a nail clippers there. It was right over here somewhere. Yes, nail clippers, paper clip. There's some jewelry. Some Christmas stuff. Quarters. There's tons of change in here, honestly. A lot of change. And that's just this side here. So here is the driver's side. Not bad, but yes, it's still a little bit bad. We have a lot more change. God knows how old that is. A lot more change. There's rubber bands, looks like sand or something. More rubber bands. Another quarter. There's a bunch of stuff here. I didn't expect it to actually go like this, but this car is now completely empty other than that, which I will be keeping in here. I just don't have anywhere, no space at all whatsoever to place anything else. But yeah, we got some stuff here. I don't think I can remove this because this is part of probably the this might be part of like sound deadening or fire thing, firewall. So I'm just going to keep it and try to sort of get my vacuum in there. The center console area is not bad either. Just a little dusty. When it comes over here, it's gross looking. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff everywhere that I will be cleaning. And then here we have the rug. It's the first thing I removed. It is very bad as well. There's a lot of stains. There's a lot of debris on it. The camera can't pick it up for some reason. But like, I think if I go a little closer here, you can start seeing it. There's some debris there. A bunch of stuff, specifically where the holes are. Then we have the carpet padding, which this one is pretty not good. Of course, we have a lot of stains here and there. See, like, there's that stuff. The underside is pretty bad. So these will be laying on my front porch to air out. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to complete all of this. Cleaning these as well, but cleaning those. Then I can knock out cleaning the floor pan here, at least from here forward. But I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm out of daylight. As you can see, it's a nice sunset that's happening. But other than that, I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm running out of daylight. Tomorrow morning, as I said, of course it's going to be cold in the morning, but maybe in the afternoon, I'm going to pressure wash and clean all the rugs, including the carpeting for under it, the carpet padding. And then I'm hopefully going to be able to do the floor pan, clean that. And then I'll be able to place everything back together. I know the carpet's going to take so long to do, but it's been a week, almost a week now since this car has been completely apart. It's a loud ride, and I'm hoping by Monday I'll be able to have all this done because I work Monday. So other than that, I'll catch you all tomorrow morning. Hey everyone, new day today. The next morning here. So today we're going to be doing pretty much just cleaning the rugs. We're gonna start with this one, then we move our way up to the last one, and then the one I cleaned previously, I'm gonna do it one last time, because I believe it can just go for it since it's been sitting outside for a little bit. And I plan on today completely installing the carpets and everything back in, and I hope I can do that today.
A collision of decisions whirling in my heart, and my vision, a rescission, has never been this hard. I got wasted when I tasted the sweetness of your lips. We're not ready, we're unsteady, I'm stuck inside your grip. I'm going down, down, down like a waterfall. You're keeping us miles apart. You got me down, down, down like a waterfall. You know just how to restrain a heart.
As you can see, it's not as clear as I want it to be. I mean, it is clear, but it's not as clear as it was with when I did the other carpet. So I'll wash it at least one more time, but I'm gonna extract it first and then go from there.
I'm going down, down, down like a waterfall. You're keeping us miles apart. You got me down, down, down like a waterfall. You know just how to restrain a heart. You know I'm going down. I'm going down, down, down like a going down. You're keeping us miles apart. You know you got me down, down, down like a waterfall. You know just how to restrain a heart.
I don't know if you can see this, but I don't think this is going to get any better. It is clearer. Of course, when it settles, it'll look clearer, but this is the best it'll be. And also, as you saw, I actually used OxiClean Odor Blaster, and I just sprayed it across and scrubbed it in. So hopefully, I'm just trying different things, so I'll let this dry in the sun and then see if it actually does anything, like smells better. And if it does, I'll redo the other carpet, but for right now, I'm gonna still use OxiClean on the other carpets and just sprinkle it across and scrub it. This is actually clear, pretty clear, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. But yeah, you can see it way better in there. But let's continue on and we'll move to the other carpet. So this is slightly better. I am fine and content with this. Once it dies down, the suds and everything, it's going to be very clear. But it's just a lot of movement over here and everything. So I think this is fine. So we're going to extract this again, and then we're good to go with this. So let's do that. Okay, so we are done with all the rugs, every single one of them. As you saw, I used OxyClean odor blaster. It's over here. So I used this to sprinkle on it, to sprinkle this on, and then drill brush it in to make it soak into the fibers, and I did both front and back. And I think it was a good choice because I don't really smell it, and also it made the carpet more fibery. I think it just had a softener in it or something. It's still a little damp as usual, so I'm going to take this up, hang it on something to make it have enough space for the sun to hit it and dry. When I smell it, it doesn't smell like it doesn't really smell like the stuff that was in the car. Of course I did both front and back, but let's hang this up, dry it, and we'll actually clean the padding now. That's going to take maybe one pass because I don't want to wet it too much, and also I just need that cleaned. So I have a few ideas to do that, so let's do that right now. Very weird how all the stains went out, but they were coming through the fibers and seeping out. I know what that's called. It'll be on the screen.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's the next day, and pretty much we have two things left to do. Technically one, but the second thing is something I just want to touch up on. First things first, this morning we're going to be completing this. As you can tell, there's a lot of spots here. A lot of spots, and this is the underside of this. Under it is not as bad, but there's still brown spots. And then finally we're going to redo the front carpet. So that's one of the first carpets I did, and we're going to redo that with OxiClean. So other than that, let's get started. I'm excited to see how clean this can be. Alrighty, this is clean. Smells really good. As of right now, this took 51 minutes to complete, which I thought it would take less, but this is the passenger side, that's the driver's side. As you can tell, a lot of these modules are unplugged. Not unplugged connection-wise, but ground-wise, and not connected to the floor pan. So what I basically just want to do right now is vacuum everything. I don't want anything flying in the air when I'm driving. So I just want everything out. And then tomorrow I'll be cleaning everything. Because I know that's going to take a little bit. Collect the coins, because you don't want to get rid of those. Sucking them up is like a sin. So we're going to collect the coins, get all this debris out with a shop vac, because that's like a really strong suction, including some little presents of nail clippers. So we're just going to plug everything in. Pretty much all this is going to stay in here unless I can find a spot for them so that they're not rattling around in here. All the tools will be out. But yeah, let's get started with cleaning the inside here. I'm going to start here, vacuum it, see what time I'm at, and then if I have time, I'll go over there. Alrighty, so both seats are in. The seatbelt's not connected over there. It's fine. But my seat is good and solid in. Over there, as you can guys see, I'll show you when I hop in here. The bolt here is not going in because the bracket, this right here, is bent. Somehow, maybe me dragging it across the floor or taking it out of the car. But nobody's gonna be using this seat anyways, so I'm out of breath. So everything is connected under the seats as well to move the seats and everything. So I want to see the thing here, see if I get any codes. Okay. I don't hear any beeping, that's a problem. Park assist off. That's here because it's not plugged in.
What else? I think everything's fine. Yeah, I think everything's good. Let's turn on the car and see if the check engine light goes off. Yep. It's just park assist, which I'm assuming it's something here. But if I put on my seatbelt, this thing has not been started in several days. But if I put my seatbelt on, seatbelt icon goes away. So it's just parking assist, which is the beep 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 thing, which is fine. And I think that's something to do with this. It's not that, that's USB, but I think it's something to do with this. So yeah, we are good. I got a functional car. It's 11:41. Well, that's not right because the time changed. It's actually 10:42. So yeah, so we got a functioning car. Finally, this is the last thing we needed to clean with OxiClean, of course, but everything fabric carpet wise is completely done. This thing smells good. When I pulled it out when it was dry, it did smell like the inside, but now I think it'll just smell like OxiClean. So today, pretty much all the stuff that I did today and yesterday is still drying. And it's going to be continuing to dry until I'm completely done cleaning the inside of the car, and that I can finally place everything back to where it was. It took much longer than what I anticipated because of how much suds the OxiClean made. I got rid of most of it when pressure washing it, but now this thing just smells like OxiClean Odor Blaster, and if you guys ever use that, it's a pleasant smell. So I'm going to hang this up on the banister, clean everything up. Very loud. You don't normally hear anything outside of this. Just silence. Alrighty, so after letting this sit, and I can't get it. I still smell the smell in here, but it's not bad at all. Good morning. So today is the very last day. We're gonna finally see the car like this. This has been one hell of a ride. Honestly, to drive it like this without anything on it, and honestly, I cannot wait to place everything back on, because it's such an uneasy feeling not having anything in here, because this thing has saved me on gas mileage, and also it has saved me on weight, but also accelerates much faster, which I don't really like because V8s are very powerful considering this is a 5.3. So today we're going to be installing everything back, and we're going to be starting from the back to the front. But before we do that, we have to remove these two seats because I had to go to work yesterday. Remove those two seats and then clean from here forward. And then pretty much, as you can tell, there's little bits of
spots here and there. So I'm gonna hit the steamer on this one last time, just misting it, trying to get it a little bit moist, wipe it up, and then we're gonna be starting from back here, moving our way forward. Now the problem is that all the rugs and all the paddings do not smell except for one rug, which is the front, and I think I hit that 2 to 3 times. So I'm not going to touch it because it's a waste of time, and I want this car to be placed back today. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is, when I install everything again, we have something called dead scent, and my parents and I were looking up solutions to figure out how to get rid of the smell inside this car. And what dead scent is that people say with all the reviews and everything, that it literally kills anything and everything, to smoke smell, mildew, mold smell, dog smells. It's even used in marine and RV environments. So it should hopefully fix the problem in here, because pretty much the smell is going to be chlorine dioxide, so it's going to smell like a pool. That's what the website sort of says, and other people. And it says that the chlorine smell lingers, but honestly, I don't really care, because I much rather smell chlorine than this thing over here. And today is perfect weather. It's nice and sunny with a very nice breeze, 60 degrees out. So I'm not going to be either cold nor be very hot. But pretty much we're going to be removing these seats, cleaning the floor pan, then installing everything back. And I'm excited for that, because I am tired of looking at a bare car like this. This car does not deserve that. But let's get started with finally removing everything and starting to finish this up. Here we go. Okay, so this looks 100 times better. Of course there is residue here and there. I still have to do over here, but there's residue here and there from just overspray, and there's little crumbs, things just left over that the vacuum didn't pick up because it was sticky. But pretty much all this is done except over here. I have to do this area, and then everything from here on is going to get wiped down with that. I'm just going to steam everything and just wipe it down so that it's all nice and shiny and clean. And then finally we'll be able to install everything back into the car, and we're going to start from there and work our way back. And honestly, everything was pretty dirty. It was brown and everything. I have to throw out 4 microfiber towels because I'm not about to wash those at all. But I did clean the plugs here. They look nice and clean, including this one. But they all look nice and clean. They had some gunk on them. The seat belt here, this one has, you can't really see it in the camera, but it does have spots. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's one right here that's very little, but I might just hit that quickly. There's one there. You still can't see it. It's right here where my thumb is. It goes like that. So I'm going to hit that briefly. But yeah, we are almost done to put everything back together. But once I'm done washing everything and doing everything, I'm going to wipe down everything one last time, just with a microfiber towel, to make sure everything's collected water wise, and also there's no water marks, residue, just to make it shiny. And then other than that, we'll clean over here and put everything back in. So we are almost done, y'all. Almost done. Now everything is vacuumed, cleaned, the best that I can do. Pretty much we just have to install everything now. This looks pretty dang good. So pretty much these are not attached just yet, as in these clips here. I believe when the carpet padding goes, that's when those click in. But I'm excited to finally place this all back together. So we're going to clean up everything over here because I won't need anything electrical at the moment. And then we'll start installing everything back. I'm so freaking excited for this. Finally, it has come to that point to finally install everything. I'm so excited because this is not cool to look at. I like the Tahoe exterior or interior. So finally, let's put everything back together.
everyone. The car is officially completed. Put together, everything. What I'll have to do is that since I was using my inside lights, I'll have to turn over the car, make sure the battery's not dead. Everything powers on. I'm just gonna... Awesome. We don't have any errors. It was parking assist and it wasn't, it was parking assist, but now it's not. I cleaned the inside in here and I also cleaned this. This, I didn't trust putting anything in here. It was completely brown and black when I cleaned it out. Now it's all clean, including the underside of this and corners. I did clean this, but I will be replacing this eventually because, as I said, this thing is just broken. Wow. Everything is set. I'm so glad that this car is done. Let's put in dead scent, and I'll show y'all how to do that. And then we'll open this up in the morning and go from there. Alrighty, y'all. So this is dead scent. It's a professional strength odor elimination, and I got mid-size to large vehicles, so this can do SUVs and all that. So the box says eliminates odors permanently, and it says mildew and mold spoil food, flooding, cigarettes, AC odor, smoke, urine and vomit, pets and rodents, and more. Pretty much it's a biodegradable kit that is very safe, and also it seems like it's pretty effective. So pretty much you just add water to this, and then there's a sponge like substance, and you place it blue side down into the water, and you just let it sit overnight, maybe 6, it says minimum to 6 hours, but I'm going to do like 8, 9, 10, whenever, 1 hour or 2 to air it out. I really want this smell gone, and if it works, I will be very surprised. This is using chlorine dioxide. They usually say it smells like a pool or chlorine, which I don't mind. It's better than the smell that I smell here. And you add the water into this, and pretty much the thing is going to be laying like this. And I'm on level ground here. So this thing is pretty level. I'm probably just going to place it there. Warning, do not open, treatment in progress. So here's the instructions. It says revision, place the treatment tray on a flat surface where it will not spill. For treatment protection, place a towel under the trays. The towel should be a minimum a foot wider than the treatment tray on all sides. These are just revision, I guess. I'm not doing 1 hour treatment at all, but I'm on pretty level ground. So this is prior to treatment. Clean and vacuum all soiled surfaces. Clean and vacuum trunk. Open all glove boxes and apartments, which I should do. Turn down visors, which I should do. Place floor mats up on end if possible. I don't have floor mats. Pull out seat belts and attach to buckles. Okay, close windows and to, if needed, seal caps around. Yeah, I don't need to seal anything. So then it says place the treatment tray on a flat surface where it will not spill. For extra protection, place a towel under the tray. I guess I might just do that. Add water to plastic treatment tray to the fill line. Open and remove treatment packet from its foil wrapper. Important, place the treatment packet blue side down in water. The pack will absorb the water and then activate. Failure to follow this procedure will result in little or no gas production. The treatment gas is invisible. Close and lock the car. Do not allow any admittance during the treatment. Use supply treatment in progress card. Treat for at least 6 hours for maximum results. Treat overnight, which that's what I'm doing. When treatment has finished, open the windows and allow to air out for 60 minutes. Then run your vehicle for 10 minutes with the AC on. After initial air out, carefully close and remove the treatment tray from the area. Do not spill. The remaining yellow liquid can lift colors. Oh, that means black will be no more black. The contents and tray can be disposed in any refuse container. The plastic container is recyclable. The vehicle is safe for re-entry and use. So I opened everything. I put seatbelts across. I opened the glove compartment. All right, so we're gonna fill this up to the line. Alrighty, so we got water to the fill line. This is the pad here, and we're placing it blue side down into the water. And then we are leaving. So blue side down. Perfect. And then we're leaving. It's locked. Hopefully this works, so I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm unlocking the car. And I actually have to check the oil in this car anyway, so I'm just gonna go through the driver's side. Or I could just do anything else really. Here we go. Does smell like chlorine, 100%. So, it says to run the car with the AC on. They say you cannot spill this yellow stuff in here, so all you do is close it very softly. Now that's safely disposed, we can grab this towel here, close this door, and we can lock the car. Literally, the car does not smell like what it's used to smell like at all. It just smells like chlorine dioxide or just chlorine. Chlorine can be very powerful, as we all know. We all been in pools and everything, how the tablets smell, or the treatments that they use in there in pools. But honestly, that smell I can withstand, because it's better than the smell that's there. First off, that was there. Second off, I'd much rather have that smell either on me than old crayon smell. That's very weird and gross to say, but I do not like that smell, whatever the heck that smell is in that car. Today's a windy day. It's nice and cool out. I think it's gonna be a high of like 50 or 60 today. So other than that, I will come back in an hour, turn on the AC, and that will run for 10 minutes, and then it'll be able to be driven. So, and of course, I'll still have it airing out and everything still. All right, so it's been officially 1 hour since we aired out this car. Honestly, this car has a very good cold start sound, even if it's stock exhaust. So I think it is officially time for one of the first on my channel. Cold start. Let's do it. But yeah, so the AC is currently on at the moment, and we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, I'll shut it off and keep the windows open until I have to leave. And then later tonight, when I come out of work, we're gonna see what it smells like, and I'm hoping and praying that it does smell different. But if not, oh well, I guess it's part of the car. But also, it does help that we did do this anyways. Yeah, I mean, the wind is blowing, but I literally don't smell the smell at all. I'll be surprised if the smell actually is completely gone, 100%. I don't think it is. I think it would be cool if the smell is gone. That would be freaking amazing, but I don't think it is, because I still smell it here and there. It might not be as strong next time, but if the smell still persists, then it's literally just the car, as in that's what the car smells like, which baffles me, because the 2007 GMC Yukon I had did not smell at all. Like, it didn't have no smell. So that's why I'm like, why is it like this? Because I'm very confused on why it's like this, first off. But I'll catch y'all tonight when I get out of work. Alrighty, y'all, I'm in my car after work. I smelled a little bit of that chlorine thing, and then I smelled a little bit of my car, how it smelled. So I have no clue if it actually went away or not. All I know is that I smell 2 different types of smells, and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That's it for this video. Yes, it's a weird outro to be in my car, but yeah, I smell both the chlorine dioxide because it's an off. Okay, so if you ever had like a atomizer or a air purifier of some kind, and you have that weird smell, and you'll smell that on top of chlorine. That's what I smell in the car. And then I have the smell of like a little bit of Volcrans or whatever. But I had the windows cracked just in case, literally just cracked. And yeah, it didn't really do much. I didn't want to leave the windows open. But I mean, I think the smell will go away in time, as long as I keep the car clean and keep maybe using some ozone generator if I can get it, or ozone spray. Now I know that everything is legit clean and clear, so like it can go away eventually. I just remember coming into this car specifically in the heat, and it just reeked of the smell. I have more to come on this car, a lot more. Just time will tell, because everything I want to do with this car, it has to involve money, so I have to save for money. Yeah, other than that, y'all, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with me through this long process of a video. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.